Welcome to the Microsoft Partner Innovation Podcast. I'm your host, Jennifer Zarate. The Microsoft Cloud Partner Program has adapted to the new world around it, and I'm excited to speak with some current Microsoft partners to learn about the impact of this transformation from their point of view. Joining me as my co-host today is Dan Rippey, Program Director of the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program, along with Neil Zimmerman, Sales Engineer at Agio, and Per Wengren, CEO of ID Next. Thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Combined, you've been Microsoft partners for over 25 years. So in your own words, what are the long-term benefits of being a Microsoft partner, especially in light of the new Microsoft Cloud Partner Program?
First of all, making the strategic bet on Microsoft makes it easier to do business together with Microsoft and makes it easier for customers to appreciate what you are really good at. So I have always liked the fewer vendors, the better. And Microsoft have been really great over the decades providing the products that we have needed, both for running IT for customers and also products that customers love and are willing to enjoy.
The ability for us to go to a Microsoft technical liaison, get some SME assistance to say, hey guys, this is a solution we're designing. What do you think? Where are some gaps we need to fill? And relying on that breadth of the Microsoft expertise is really, really helpful to make sure we're providing the correct, most appropriate solution for our customers. That's been a big benefit.
I know change is difficult, and we get a lot of feedback from partners that says there's one constant in Microsoft, and that is change and this need to continuously evolve your capabilities as a partner. When you think about how your organizations are beginning to snap into these changes, what are you doing to prepare, and how are you managing through the change?
I think it's really good because of the fact that, if I'm a customer, when you're looking at the quote-unquote phone book of Microsoft partners, just having everybody labeled gold, silver, or action pack is good, but it doesn't really help me filter down to what I'm looking for. The solution partner program saying, okay, we're there somebody with the expertise in infrastructure or modern work or security now helps me narrow that funnel down. And from a partner standpoint, it allows us to position ourselves in front of those customers to highlight our strengths and our expertise better than just that broad, hey, we're a gold partner.
The industry has changed a lot in the recent years, and it was time to make sure that the partner program was following that change, making sure that the way customers are buying IT today, which was in the past on-premise computing and now it is in the cloud computing, was mirrored into the new partner program. I also think that the new Microsoft Cloud Partner Program will make it easier for Microsoft to communicate to customers the value of having a skilled partner.
And great feedback from the two of you. And Dan, right? We've heard quite a bit that on a few points they both shared, that gold and silver over time, partners were seeing sort of a loss for value of that in the market. And so interesting too, what I also heard was, a simplified approach. And so could both of you, provide us also some perspective on how it is to navigate the dashboard, a part of the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program, and seeing where you land and what you need to do to achieve the designations that you like from there moving forward?
So I love the evolution of the dashboard. You collect points. You need to have more than 0 points in all 5 categories. And once you achieve 70 points, you are a solutions partner.
Yeah, I will completely agree with that. Like Per said, the ability to see what your score is, how many points you have, what do you need, it just really, really simplifies things greatly.
And you are measuring progress. You cannot just sit here and be happy. Next year, you need one more customer.
And Dan, are you able to provide us with perspective on sort of the design that went behind right, simplifying the dashboard, and to hear that these two partners love and find ease of use with it. Could you provide us a little insight there?
Yeah, for sure. There's really two aspects I think are worth addressing. The first is, how do we construct a program? Really, I mean, whether it's brand new or we're rebuilding an existing program, we always put the customer at the center of the design. And when you think about the customer as the nucleus, you can create a program structure around the customer's need that matches what their expectations are of a partner when a partner either comes to win a new bid for new business or potentially just expand an existing line of business. We do this now in tandem with both the IAMCP, the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners, because that is the stage where we can bring partners to the chalkboard and say, hey, let's do some co-design together and make sure that we're right-sizing and balancing the needs of the customer, the needs of our partners, and the needs of Microsoft. The other piece, and Per hit on this a bit, is this facet, the facets of what we now call the partner capability score. And so we really distill that down to three things. They want to see a track record of partner performance. They want to see a track record of skilled professionals, and they want to see a historical record of customer success. We know that you want to know your score today, but you also want to run simulations for the future. And we actually let you save those simulations. So you can kind of model out some and explore some options of what the future could look like. You can save those, and then you can track your progress over time. So thank you both for the feedback. And I think we do get, not all the feedback that we get on these program changes is positive. We certainly have partners that are very critical of Microsoft, and we learn a ton from that. And I appreciate partners who bring that feedback to our doorstep, because that's the type of thing that my team needs to hear and we need to learn and grow from. But we are actively addressing everything that comes in, and the connection point to touch base with partners like you and to leverage the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners to be really a listening service and a conduit to connecting with the hundreds of thousands of organizations that partner with Microsoft is so critical. So thank you for everything you've shared today.
Absolutely.
And I know many of our listeners, like yourselves, right, are Microsoft partners. So what guidance can you give to both new and existing partners who are navigating their journey to achieve their Microsoft Cloud designations, which I know we've touched on a bit here, but would definitely love to dive a little deeper into that perspective from both Neil and Per here.
Look at the solutions that align with your business, and that's what you focus on. And then to the next step, when you start going into the solution experts, be it for Azure Virtual Desktop or security, which ones align to the overall solutions partner designation that you want to pursue. So, finding a roadmap that aligns with your business that is also attainable is probably the best step forward.
So my take is that if you are a Microsoft partner today, you are probably gold. The transition will be easy to the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program. It is no drama. You might need to do a little bit more, but most of the work has actually been done. You just need to be documenting it in the portal. And it all boils down, in my book, to doing something that your customers think it is worth paying for, doing something that customers appreciate. And when you do something that customers appreciate and it is built around Microsoft technology, then it is easy for you to find a place in the new version of the Microsoft Partner Program, the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program. It is super easy. And of course, you need to show progress, you need to win customers, but to be honest, that is something that you need anyway. If you're not winning customers, well, then perhaps it is another problem, not the Microsoft Partner Program's fault.
Thank you both, honestly, so much for your time today. Your partnership with Microsoft means a lot to me and to my team, to our company, to each other, and to the endeavor that we pursue every day for our joint customers. So thank you both so much for the time today. I appreciate having you here and look forward to connecting with you in the future.
No, thanks for having us.
Thank you, Dan.
And I'm going to chime in there too. I mean, can't thank you both enough, and really second a lot of what Dan shared there at the end. So thank you both again for joining us as we continue to unpack the new Microsoft Cloud Partner Program That's a wrap on this episode of the MPI Vodcast. I'm Jennifer Zarate.